Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing today? I'm your boy Rod. Thanks for hanging out today. It is the last day of December, the last new comic book day of December. And we're not going to talk about the new comics. You guys are here because we're going to talk about the best comics of 2025. In my opinion, I've got a few comics I could just throw out there, but I want to know, what are your favorite comic books of 2025? Artists, writers, creators, but basically your favorite comics that you've read, or they're still ongoing series. So I'm just curious. Like I said, I got a couple books I want to just tell you that I like this year, and we'll take it from there. Got John in the house. What's going on? John Comics with Friends. Ayo, he said, so many great books this year. Most of my faves were from Image writers like Tinian. Is it Tinian or Tanian? I always forget this. Remender and Lemire. Great choices, Remender and Lemire. Actually, all three are great choices. Let's see what else, John. Some of my he just okay. All right. I think and then he said some of my favorite Marvel DC books. Incredible Hulk, Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell. Great one. Great one. Very upset that was just a small series. Absolute Wonder Woman, no surprise there. Two-Face, Batman, and Robin Year One. Batman Year One. Yes. I did not know you was reading Two-Face? Did not know that. All right. I just want to just say our channel members, and then don't forget our channel sponsors too, guys. Go check out Gamma Rays. He's posting stuff, and yeah, you get a discount. You know the whole 9 yards. Hit them up, and same thing. Tanya and the crew over Comics on Coffee. Get yourself some coffee, guys. Especially now that it's cold. All right, and let's see here. I'm just gonna show off a couple books that I have that I wanted to show you. And let's see, I caught up with Two-Face digitally around Christmas time. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. You know, you got Two-Face and Harvey Dent battle each other mentally. I thought that was pretty badass. But I guess as I woke up this morning, I was thinking about comics, right? And I know at the beginning of the year, I was talking about movies. I said Marvel and DC, which one was going to end up finishing the storyline very strong at the end, because DC was on fire with all the, Superman. That was the big hype, and then we got Fantastic Four, and I gotta make a video of that or go live. Maybe with you, John, and talk about best movies. Was it Marvel or DC this year? But when it comes to comics, guys, I'm gonna lean towards. I think Indies took it this year. Not taking anything away from Marvel or DC. They were dropping fire books, the DC KO and some of those great books. Now, I gotta say again, I think Image took it this year, and most of you guys already know I had my Transformers book and I left it in the living room. But obviously, Transformers has to be number one on my list of best books of 2025. That's number one. All right. Image Comics always top of my reading list. Yeah, I don't know. And I'll be completely honest. All right. I'll be completely honest. I don't recall getting in the car excited to hold the last issues of Transformers. I never was. I can't recall when was the last time I was so excited to hold a book in my hand that I wanted to sit down and read it right now. And Transformers is it. And there's a lot of people in the community that's been digging Transformers. And there's another book that my man is in the house, John Comics with Friends. He just sent me a whole stack. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if I slide over this stack here, that's a whole AOK books that John sent me, and among that gigantic pile of books, we do have Void Rivals. It's another indie book that's all connected with the GI Joe Transformers. From my understanding, because they said you got to read Void Rivals because it's all connected. So I got Void Rivals. So that's another great indie book. I'm taking John's word for it amongst Flash by Night, who's another great community member that loves Transformers, and Void Rivals. So Void Rivals is on my list as a great indie book, but I haven't read it. But that's coming from the community, guys. This is what it's all about. I want to know what you read in 2025 that were the best books this year, that you was like, I got to get it, or you went out and you missed the first print and you had to go out there and get the second print. I want to know what books were the ones for you. And who else we got in the house? We got LTZ Jinx in the house. What's going on? Welcome to the show. We are here talking about our best comic books that we read this year, or some of the great companies that dropped comic books this year. We switch it up a little bit. All right. So I mentioned Transformers. That's got to be on top of the list. All right. And another one, let me see here. Let me see. Another book that I really was enjoying, but I had to take it off my list. All right. It was Miles Morales Spider-Man. Miles Morales I've been on Miles Morales since day one. But when it got into the vampire stuff, the vampirism, I had to stop. But Miles was good, but I had to take it off my list. I just wanted to throw that on there because everybody knows that watches my show, Miles was a good book, but I had to take it off because it dropped down. But it was good, but did not make the top, the top list. All right, who else we got in the house? We got Inska Gurung in the house. Hello. Thanks, guys, for watching. All right, so number 2, we're going to keep it with Image. It looks like, guys, I think Image took it again. And we're going to go with, I'm going with G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. It's fantastic. If you guys are not reading this one, it's all tied in with Transformers. So another great one. Guys, this has just been so good. So that's number 2. All right. So we got Transformers and G.I. Joe. I will say that there was, again, I'm trying to just keep it to a low number. There was so many great books, John said Rick Remender had 4 great books in 2025. He finished with Grummets. Yes. Well, that's right, John. I was trying to think of all the books. There's so many. Started Seasons and Escapes. Great, all great book. He also continued writing one of my favorite Sacrificers. I got a couple of issues of Sacrificer. But man, John just recommended, but he read great books. Grummets, guys, if you haven't read Grummets, a bunch of kids, skateboards, retro, like 80 type of style, just getting into trouble. Everything throughout the book is all stuff from the 80s, from the keychains, from their from the Slurpee machines, from like the convenience stores. That book right there, Grummets, is a great one. And Escape and Seasons, I've been talking about that since it dropped. All right, so we had Transformers, G.I. Joe. We talked about Miles, which was all right to a downfall. But Geiger, all right, so we all know when Ghost Machine was on board or dropping the books, and we had Red Coat, Geiger, a bunch of other titles. But Geiger, to me, was by far my opinion. Okay, my opinion only. I loved it. I thought it was pretty cool. I think the relationship he had with the dog is what really drew me to the book. And that's in the artwork, the 2-page spreads on some of these things was fantastic. So I just wanted to say that. And yeah, John nailed it. All of those are from Image. Yes, indeed. How you doing, my man? Old Wolf Tony watching from Boston. All right. And we'll keep it going. Since we were talking about writers, I have to say, I've said it before. Robert Kirkman, guys, is another one that's been just knocking it out the park. And I've been on Robert Kirkman, like I said it before, since I was watching Walking Dead. Then I got hooked on Oblivion song, and then just trickled down. And then when I found out he was on Battle Beast, bro, I was like, oh hell yeah! I was like, let's go Battle Beast, another great one. So those are that's four already. And Tony saying what's up. Let me see what other great books I was able to read this year that I thought that was really good. So I mentioned Transformers. I mentioned GI Joe. Um, we mentioned Geiger, Battle Beast, and now since this is where I was kind of in a pickle, should I say? I I want to throw in, and this is more because of his writing. Rodney Barnes on Black was it Full Moon on DC. I think that Rodney Barnes writing, I think anything he touches is great. So I have to say those are some of my favorite books that I've read, and I'm looking forward for reading more indie books this year. So I think at the very end, I think indies took it um, under the radar, just quietly, just sneaking by everyone, just dropping, mini series here and there, which is pretty cool because you can't if you miss the issue, you pick up the trade. So I really think indies took it this year. Not only that, because we have all the Kickstarters in the comic book community. Marvin Wynn is dropping stuff. Um, Everybody from Comicsburg, just everybody doing stuff. So I'm excited to see what's next for all the Kickstarters. I'm excited to get back on the routine to talk to some of these folks and their upcoming projects. So special shout outs to all the Kickstarters. So yeah, so that's it. So I had to say my favorite books this year were are still continue to is going to continue 2026. Transformers, GI Joe, uh, Transformers, GI Joe. Um, Jesus, Daredevil. I can't leave out Daredevil, but it wasn't one of my tops. It wasn't one of my tops because I complained about Daredevil throughout the year. We had his moments, ups and downs, whole bunch of demonic stuff, which I didn't. It just to me was just pointless. Um, God, Battle Beast, GI Joe, Geiger, Transformers, uh, Full Moon, and that's pretty much it. So I don't know. Those are my books. I want to know what you guys thinking. Crownsville's is a great book. Just started it. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of them. Beneath the trees is I mean, the list goes on, but I'm trying to think from the beginning to now. Yeah, those books that I've mentioned, I think are the top ones for me. I don't know. I gotta look to see what's next for 2026. Um, we got the what's her face doing writing Daredevil. I forget Stephanie, whatever her name is. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, I'm now that I'm thinking about it, I'm hoping that she does a great job on Daredevil after this year, which was kind of like I said, it wasn't that I crapped on Daredevil on that book throughout this entire year. And but hey, if we're going to start over with issue ones, let's see what Stephanie has in store for us. Yeah, there it is. Exquisite Corpses, Minor Arcana, Sacrifice the Power Fantasy Pale Knight, or yeah, it list goes on and on. It does. It really does, man. I, yeah, like I said, when I woke up, I was thinking, and I had all these books running through my head, and then I just goes blank, bro. Just goes blank. But man, every book that you mentioned, Power Fantasy, there's another one. Oh, good Lord. We're taking everything down with us. That's another great one. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one with the little girl, and her companion is the robot. The looks like R2D2. That's another great book. Uh, Also, Droom and Bitterroot. Oh my God, I forgot about Bitterroot. Ah, nice that Geiger isn't on John. I know, man. I don't. Hey, but you know what? There's a lot of people not reading that whole Ghost Machine stuff. Mark from Legion, I think he's on. He's reading Red Coat though, but he's a big DC fan. He's my DC guy. So this is true, Tony. Hey, Tony. I'll tell you what. We'll just send him a AOK or something. I gotta. Don't get me started. I got shit to mail out. All right. I guess you guys are probably home, doing nothing right now. But I don't know if he's seen my last stream, but Gamma Rays he sent me a puzzle, Daredevil puzzle. But since I got you here, I wanted to open my Formula Fives or my Formula Ones. Just now, I'm not just gonna kill some time here real quick. You're working. Well, Tony's gonna get home and start getting a little tipsy. Oh, let's see. On a good note, um, I haven't had I haven't had a cocktail in over well, I haven't had vodka in over a year. So, well, sober, I had a drink last Sunday, and I think I did damn good. And cheers to me for surviving this year, uh, being sober. All right. Oh, excuse me. I saw that replay. So cool. Yeah. Yeah. My wife says she wants to build it. So we'll sit in the kitchen table. Thank you. Have one for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm craving. I do have my moments. So if I go MIA because I'm going through stuff, but I'm craving a Jack and Coke. That I love my Jack. So thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Always thanks. Appreciate it. All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna open up these Formula Ones. I know you guys are about to leave, but I just gotta free up some room. So I just had a set here with my formula, and I'm gonna put them in display cases. So I just want to just take them out the boxes. And I had one of them already because I bought a single one. So, and then these will go cool on my tracks. I'm working on a track in the shed. You guys know that already. Uh, I like this one the most, just because it's green. Look at that. Formula One in green to go with my Kelly green and the green background. Holy crap! All at once. Look at that. Go Birds! All right, all right. Fine people in the community. I'm out of here. Just wanted to say real quick before we end this year. Thanks, guys, on behalf of the Rod the Rican and the Misses and Carmela. Thanks for uh, well, not well. Thanks for being there with me another year, especially during these crazy times we're living. And a message to the comic book community. Let's see here. I thought about this, and I figured, trying to say some words to end the show, to end the year, and I was gonna sit down and probably write something. I was like, no, let me see if I just freestyle. I'm trying to see here. I know the community, we have our moments, we have our ups and downs, we joke around, we have fun, and we see that for the most part when we do our shows and we laugh, we have a good time, we bust balls, and it's all cool, right? It's all fun and all that, and that's the way it should be. So let's take that in mind and take that to 2026. With that being said, all that drama, that all that bullshit that went on, whatever it was, whatever drama people had with people, whatever it is, if someone farted, you didn't like because he farted, or he whatever the case may be, just let's leave that behind. It's 2026 in a few hours, so let's make the best out of it. Uh, Check on your friends, your families, all right, and yeah, let's kick ass for 2026. And just if there's any negative people in your life, cut them out. Cut them out. If you cut them out, less drama you have. That goes in the community. If you think someone's a cancer, cut them out. It's simple. You got the option to unfriend someone or to not follow someone than to go and just talk about them. We're all grown adults here. Let's keep it that way. Let's bust balls. Let's joke around. Let's have a sip on Thursday night with Tony. If you want to wake up in the morning and have a cup of coffee, there's places to do that. You can hang out with John, you know, just great people. You hang out with Tony on a Thursday. Just sip, have a good time. Everyone goes and we chill, we bug out, and that's what we need to bring back into 2026. And I'm going to do my part once again, like I used to. I'm bringing it back. I'm gonna get this community back together, and I know I'm gonna do it. So all this shit, all this drama is done with, guys. So let's have a good time. That's my message to the community. So if y'all don't see me for the rest of this night or the rest of this day, just remember, just keep on doing what you're doing, and let's leave this behind. Let's bring 2026, and let's have a good time doing it, and in a good way. All right, guys. So peace, love. I'm out of here, man.